Hi. Okay. Hey, I'm Lee Kalpakis, segment chef at Thrillist, and this is $30 Dinner Party. Woo! Thrillist is sending me all over New York City to help people just like you throw killer dinner parties for very little money. None of this, only this. We're gonna plan, we're gonna shop, we're gonna cook, and we're gonna serve your people incredible food without breaking the bank. Plan, shop, cook. It's not hard, it's totally easy. Do you like exercise? Me neither. And I'm gonna show you how it's done. I'm in East New York and we're about to meet up with Stasia. Now Stasia is known in her friend group as being the entertainer and the hostess, but recently Stasia has made a transition from full-time to freelance in her career. And one of the sacrifices she had to make was going from a big, huge apartment where she could throw parties to a much smaller space. So we're here to help her prove to her friends that just because she has a smaller apartment doesn't mean she can be any less of a hostess. And we're about to meet up with her now.
Hey.
Hi, Stasia.
Hi. Come on in.
Okay. You had a big apartment before this, and now you're in a smaller space.
The old apartment that I had, it used to fit a lot of people. Actually, I had quite of a party. 500 people could fit in my place.
500 people at a party?
500 people, and then the cops shut it down.
Oh, so you threw a rager. The cops came. Oh my, okay, so you're the party throwing master, huh?
I used to be.
Okay,
but now that my lifestyle has completely changed and now I have more of like a freelance lifestyle, I had to kind of, you know, condense my party ways.
Oh my God, a punching bag in your bedroom?
Yeah.
That's dedication, wow. Have you entertained anybody here yet at the new space?
No, actually no one has been here yet. So this will be the first time that my friends will be over my place. Very big deal.
Proving to your friends that just because you're in a smaller space, you're still the hostess.
Hostess with the mostest.
What kind of food are you into?
I love pasta, I love seasonal foods, I love seafood.
We could do a pasta dish with mussels. You want to eat something seasonal? I'm thinking winter citrus. Okay, cool. I think we got something here.
Great.
So here we are at the Thrillist kitchen. We just finished grocery shopping. We came in right under $30. So I think that we should start with our sangria. This way it gives our fruit a chance to hang out and get all boozed up in our wine while we're making our pasta and our salad. Does that sound good?
Sounds really good.
Awesome, so let's start with our citrus. Boom. When I was in college, my friends and I thought it would be cool to get fancy and make some sangria, you know? We didn't have a lot of money. So we got a gallon jug and we got some oranges and apples and maybe some grapes from the cafeteria and we made sangria. We drank it at the party, finished the booze. Everyone wanted to have some of the fruit that was soaked in wine, but the neck of the bottle was so teeny tiny we couldn't get it out. And this really drunk guy tried to smash the jug, the glass jug, on the balcony. And this just never do sangria that way. It was terrible and it's the most dangerous way to eat fruit. I don't recommend it. So we still have our mango. And this mango isn't super ripe, but that's okay because once it soaks up all the wine, it's going to be super delicious.
I love mangoes. My family is from Haiti. We eat a lot of mango, so I definitely can't wait to drink that.
We have a Vino Verde. This guy was $10. This wine is very light and crisp and effervescent, so we're gonna reserve like a quarter cup maybe, because we're gonna put it in our pasta too. The rest of the bottle is gonna go in our sangria, okay?
Okay.
Ooh, it's so effervescent. Everything soaks up the booze, and then right before we serve it to your guests, we're gonna top it with some seltzer, so it's super bubbly, very refreshing, super delicious. Does that sound good?
Sounds so good.
Okay, so our sangria is hanging out in the fridge. Let's get started on the salad. Our vinaigrette is gonna be super simple, very basic. Let's take any peel like this that has some pulp left over on it and squeeze it into our bowl. Okay, we're using every last little bit of this citrus. And how do you feel about spicy?
I love spicy. I'm from the Caribbean. We love spicy.
Of course you like spicy. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of red pepper flake, a little kick, and I'm gonna whisk this up. It's gonna balance out the sweetness of the citrus. Okay, add that parsley. Radicchio is super bitter. Gonna go awesome with our super sweet citrus. So let's plate the salad. What do you think your friends will think of the salad?
They're gonna be amazed. They're definitely gonna love this citrus blend.
I'm gonna place our salad over here so that we can work on our mussels.
Yay!
I know, I'm really excited. So first things first, let's get our linguine prepped. You ready?
Okay.
We want the salinity of the sea when we're cooking pasta. This way you're gonna get super tasty, flavorful pasta. And then also, we're gonna use that pasta water later on in our sauce. Okay, so that's boiling. Let's start on our sauce.
Yes. You know, I actually love mussels so much. I actually traveled to Maryland just to eat smoked mussels.
So you're a big time mussel fan. And how about your friends? Are they big mussel fans too?
They're mussel fans. You know, if they're not, we'll make them.
That sounds great. So our mussels that we have here, any little guys that you see that are open, you wanna throw away. I'm gonna get a little bit of pasta water for our sauce. We're gonna start with our butter. So how do your friends feel about garlic?
You know, I love garlic, but I don't know about my guests.
So we'll use a respectable amount of garlic. Some salt, a little bit of pepper. Let's also put some chili flakes, because I know you like spicy.
Yes, I do. I'd rather have more chili flakes than garlic.
Okay, note taken. That's what we'll do. We put the garlic in and the chili flakes in right after the fat so that they get some time to sort of
Oh my gosh,
infuse.
that smell is
It
just
tends to
so
smell
good.
really good, yes, that's true. Add the wine that we reserved from the
Sure.
sangria. Beautiful. Okay. And now we're gonna add our pasta water. And so what it does is it makes your pasta really velvety and like nice and creamy, and it gives a thickness to your sauce that usually you wouldn't get. It's really, really cool. Let's add our lemon zest. Now this is a perfect little bath for our mussels. So these guys are all set. We're gonna cover our mussels, but yeah, mussels are very affordable, super elegant, and more people should be making mussels at home. We're gonna add our linguine right on top, and then some lemon juice. I like to take half a lemon facing my palm. That way it doesn't squirt out and maybe get you in the eye, because Lord knows I've done that before. But it catches all the seeds so that you don't get any seeds in your dishes. Let's add that parsley. I'm gonna give it a nice toss. The mussels smell incredible.
This looks like a high-end meal.
Right?
Yeah.
It really does. A beautiful, elegant mussel linguine.
Smells so good.
Yeah. And let's plate our pasta.
Oh my gosh, looks so good. I can't wait to eat.
Let's garnish it with a few more leaves of parsley and some more red pepper flakes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we're done. We did it.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So you want to taste it?
Yes.
Okay. Ah! Yo, good job. You can really taste the lemon. I love that. Lemon and butter together are perfect. Mussels are super briny, really salty. It's a nice balance. I love this. Our pasta is done. All we have to do now is top off our sangria. Add a little bit of this lime seltzer. Okay, so we have an amazing sangria. We have this beautiful radicchio winter citrus salad, and we have the linguine and mussels. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling right now about this dinner party?
I feel prepared. I'm really excited to cook for my friends.
You feel good? You feel confident?
Yeah.
I feel really excited for you. I feel like you're gonna totally blow it out of the water.
Thank you.
All right, let's do this. To your dinner party.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey, come on in. Hi. You look so good. Thank you. Hi, pretty girl. Thank you. Love you. Come and see my new place.
This is beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
This is a very, very sexy setup.
Thanks. Sit down, sit down. I have an amazing dinner planned for you.
Do you?
I have a winter citrus salad,
Oh.
linguine with mussels,
You thought of this?
and my favorite, Caribbean sangria.
Thanks, Dash.
How is it, guys?
It's so good.
Right.
You know it's good when everyone's quiet.
Grapefruit with this salad is bananas, to be 100.
So good.
Yeah.
Even if you get like a little piece of the grapefruit and the linguine, it doesn't mess up anything. Like the continuity of all the flavors is still there.
I feel loved. Yes.
Mussels is actually the cheapest shellfish that you can get.
Say word.
Yeah.
Cheaper than shrimp.
Cheaper than shrimp.
Thank you for not keeping all of like the ingredients to yourself.
It's great.
Very good.
Thank you so much, Sasha.
You're welcome.
Love you, Sasha.
Let's cheers to a $30 dinner party.
Ooh,
$30.
Yeah. Yummy, yummy. Sasha, can I have a to-go plate? Enough for leftovers.
Whew, what a ladies' night. Sasha made a sophisticated meal for 4 sophisticated women, and I think it's safe to say that she smashed this one out of the park. So that's one for the books, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. So I'll catch you guys next time on $30 Dinner Party. Wow, huh? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and be sure to check out the recipes on Thrillist.com.